Fantastic. Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome back to my Transport Fever Let's Play, where bread is stacking up nicely now over here. I'd like to expand into other industries, and I'd like to expand the passenger network. The money now is coming in nicely. I'm going to start repaying odd bits of that 30 million loan that we used. There is another food processing plant over here, but I'm not really interested in food processing plants. Like I said, the food is stacking up here a little bit, but not too much. Production at the farms needs to increase. It's only 150 out of 400 there, so maybe we need to start looking at bringing more into Philly. What nearby towns are there to connect? Well, there's none over this way. There's one over here, which doesn't look that great to do, and it's got a terrible route right round here one way or another. You don't want to go through that hill. It'll cost a fortune. So really this part of the network I think is done in terms of its main networkiness. What we need to do is expand out into new areas. Okay, so we need to look at overlying lands on the other side, create a network over here, and then link it up with linky goodness. These four look quite nice to link up. I mean, let's look at the topography of the land. I mean, these two aren't too bad. Yeah, it's not as flat as what I thought it was. What else have we got? Let's see if we can stay on this side of the river. Well, once we've come up to Knox, we can kind of follow this round. Hit. Is that Dale City? Dale City. Maybe terminate over here. That is a relatively flat route. If I can get out that way. The only problem is my station is in the most ridiculous place in the universe. And it's a terminus. So I'd actually have to put a brand new station in. The other option is to come up here from Akron and come down the coastline to... Actually, I kind of like that, to these two towns. And we can have a coastal route. So let's do that. Let's put in a coastal route. First thing I'm going to do is we're going to get rid of this depot. It's a terrible depot anyway. It's in a bad place. There we go. We're going to increase the number of platforms over here, so let's get rid of that, upgrade it, and we're going to say, what happens if we do 4? How many houses does it want to destroy? 2 buildings will be removed. Yes, there we go, we removed 2 buildings. Now ideally I want the both right hand ones to be linked up to this. This is going to be a difficult... what we're going to do, I think just deleting the line and then starting again is really the way to go. So if I do this, there we go. Lots of deleting going on today, folks. The over extravagant deleting noise that this game has. Brilliant, you'll have to put up with. So, this platform wants to link to this track, that's fine. This track wants to come down here like this, but then wants to link up to... What? No, go away, stop it. Then wants to link up to this platform, like so. And the one there wants to be a crossover on this section of track, like this. Too much slope. It is a little slopey. I said I was going to dig through this mountain a little bit when I had the money, didn't I? Let's do that now. Yeah, there we go. Right, so let's try again. So look, this line here is a lot lower than it used to be, and I can actually make it lower still, I think. Yeah, there we go. Look, it goes down and back up. I don't know if that is relatively flat. It looks like it. And it's quite cheap as well. It's not very expensive. There we go. Still rises up a bit. Too much slope. Never mind. We will look at where the track joins here. What was that? Oh, it's the side of the hillside. Can we get that in there? Too much slope again. There's not a massive amount of slope. I've already cut most of it out. Look, we've spent nearly 2 million already this episode. We've got no... Right, hang on a second. There we go. All the train lines gone. Right. Look at that. There we go. Right, let's see now if I can do this in one big sweeping move. There, right, now. Ah ha ha. That looks like it's cutting into the hillside a lot better. It should be a lot more level. Right, we're having that. I mean, it's costing me a lot of money, but it's relatively quick. Now, where's the other side of this? There we go. The second one's always cheaper. Oh, aeroplanes! Fantastic! We'll get rid of this railway line because it's way too high now. Might even have to have a little incline. We'll sort that out soon. Now you dare say that there's too much slope. Yay! I did it! Okay, so... oh my goodness. So after the crossroads, which is here, that is where we want to then split out down... ooh, collision. Down to there. Is that down? I do kind of like the way it's cutting into the hillside here. We've got a train there. Where's it? What's the problem with that train? Hello, train. You okay? No path. Turn around. There you go. Now you got a path. I don't know what was wrong with you. And then we'll do something similar here. We'll spur off. And we don't really want to go up too much, if at all. And then try and fit in a depot. Unable to realign terrain. Why? Because it's massive. Okay, it's a bit fiddly this game, isn't it? Right, let's try again. Let's go from here. And let's not go up. I don't want to go up too much. I definitely don't want to go down. Right, let's try and stick one on the end of that. Unable to allow terrain. Okay, let's do some digging. We can afford to do some digging now. We've got 11 million in the bank. Right, ready? Down. There, okay, let's see. See what that's like. There we go. I mean, it looks horrible, but we can use the equals tool. Use a low brush strength, and just kind of. I mean, I can't see now because there's been train smoke everywhere. Let's just even out that bit of hill there. Make it bigger. There we go. Do that as well. It's like a little valley. Oh, I love that. Right, now, what's the game complaining about? Lines of reporting problems. Cannot connect. Now I think it's because it's trying to get to the wrong platforms here. So what's this? Platform 1. What's that? Oh, I see. Here we go. It needs to be platform 4. And I can't remember. I think that was platform 2. I'm not. Let's go over here to Philly and just have a quick look. I'm losing track of which platform glitched now. This one, I'm sure it wanted to be platform 4. There we go. Right, fixed it. Everything's fine. Oh dear. Now, trains are coming in and out all over the place. Some signals might be a good idea. So, what we'll do is we'll have singular directional signals here. And I think then we'll need some signals along the route. So we'll put some in here as well. Come on. Signal 1. Signal. Where's 2? There it is. Right, so that's an upgrade. Oh my goodness, what a faff. Right, now that upgrade was extremely important because we're now going to put a track in coming out from here this way. Now I don't want it to have too much bend to begin with. I don't really want it to slope up too much, I don't think, as well, because we're going to be going like down to the hillside. So if we go, we can try and keep it level. And then the one that's here, I'll bring in next to it. I mean collision, there's no collision, I want it to be next to it. There we go. What do you mean construction not possible? Construction is very possible. There we go. I have no idea what's going to happen when people want to use this road. It's just going to like the fly off the end onto the railway track, but it's fine, it's not a problem. So what I want to do now is put a second station in. Now I don't know whether I'm going to go over the road with this one, over the river, but I'm thinking of one big express line down here, and a station, passenger station. Don't want a terminus. There we are, we'll have this one. We'll make it quite long. We'll say we're going to start with 4 tracks. We're going to go 4 tracks straight away. And before we do that, we're just going to have some medium street go from here to here. And then we'll put the station on the side of that. So rotate it round. There we go. It doesn't seem to be servicing a lot of the town, but that's okay because we'll put a bus route in. There we go. No, actually, while we're waiting, we'll make it 6 tracks, and there's a reason for that. I want to come in through the middle, and then if we connect anything up over here, we've got a couple of tracks to do it. And if we go across the lake, across the river, which I'm sure we will, we've got a couple of tracks to do it. Now we've got to get around this, whatever it is, this forest, I think it is. And I think that's the best I can do. Now where's... Just looking if we can get round all these industries without too much bending. I mean, if we do cancel that bit for now and then just do a straight line between here like this. There we go. Do it connect that bit up from, oh, I can't quite see, from there to here. That bends quite nicely, and then somehow, this is the bit I'm not sure about. Which line was it? The right hand line or left hand line? It's our left hand line, so we've got to get this inside line to connect up to there. And it does. It only costs us $1 million. It doesn't look like it goes up or down very much. So this is going to be like our high-speed main line by the looks of it. I mean, even through this little bit of hill it just chops through, so that's quite nice. Oh, it's a lovely little line. We need to get the second one through there now though, so it should just... Where's the other bit? Yeah, there it is. Right, and then we can get a load of trains going up and down. Oh, it's going to be immense. I should, in theory, just be able to put it next to it. Oh my goodness, that says 13 million. I'm sure it won't say that by the time we... Oh, it can't do that whole route. Can it do it to here? We've got some problems with some level crossings, I think. Also, it's trying to do a bridge. Okay, I went too far. Whoa. Bit of computer lag. I went too far at once. Why are you not connecting? Alright. Let's do it like this. Cool. Right, I'm going to run along the length of this line. I'm going to try and get a nice bit of track all the way, and hopefully it won't cost too much money. And I'm going to pop some signals in, and then we'll see about some trains. Okay then folks, we've got our nice little main line snaking its way down the side of the river. I've put depots at both ends, crossroads at both ends, and signals all the way along. Now, we're not going to get a lot of passengers here just yet, and that's because we haven't put buses in this town. So what we'll do is we'll just do that now very quickly, and I may as well do it as a time lapse. So let's crack on. Well, there we go then folks. The buses are in. We've got 3 stations around the town, scattered, spread out so that as the town grows we shouldn't really need to expand the bus stations, at least for a little while. There's a little bit of overlap. Maybe this bus station can be brought onto the outer limits at the back, but we'll see. It's all in and all connected to the station, so the only thing left to do is buy some trains. Now, money isn't endless at this moment in time, but I'm hoping that this new line is going to make us an absolute fortune. Speaking of which, we're going to borrow the last little bit of money there, and we're going to get some new trains. We're going to get the fastest train I can find. Now this big fat one here, it looks like it's just a powerhouse. Top speed 113, no good. Actually that is faster than this particular one here, but that was a top speed of 80, that was a top speed of 100. So I think we're actually going to be buying this one. We're going to get some wagons on there. We're going to get a good number of passenger carriages. Now this station is how long? 240, but I think so. We got Anaheim is the one that we're linking up there. I like the name of that. It's a good one. It's a good station. This station over here is only 160 in length. If we want to upgrade that, we're going to have problems, but let's buy that. And I think 120. Did I say it was 160? 160. So we've got a good number of carriages on this train. We've run out of money. Right, there we go. We need to do a brand new line. And the line is just going to be a very simple train line. And it's going to go from here to here. It's quite a long distance, but it's a relatively straight piece of track. And it's a relatively level piece of track. The speeds are quite good. The track speed there, you can see we zoomed in now, 120 all the way. So this train I think can get up to 100. It should be able to whiz down the line at 100. So let's do that. Let's get that on its way. It's the... have I actually put it in yet? No, it's line 1 is what it's called at the minute. So we need to rename it. This is the first railway line, I think, that is not going to go out to Philadelphia. And we're not going to have a direct route to Anaheim as well. You're going to have to change. So this is up and then Anna. I haven't even got my mouse cursor in, my cursor in there. Anna. I'm going to call it Anna. There we go. Get the right colour. We need a yellow for a passenger service. There we are. Let's turn those extra signs off there and assign the train to the brand new route. Unable to find... What? Why are you unable to find path to stop? Which one did I click? Where are you? This is it here, isn't it? So you are there. This is the railway line. Is it? Oh, hang on a minute. That's a one-way signal. Let's just turn that off from being a one-way signal. There we go. Train's out now. Job's a good one. Well, there we go, folks. I don't know how much money this is or isn't going to make. To be honest, it's a bit of an experiment, but with a relatively level grade and quite a powerful train, I'm hoping that we'll be able to get quite a lot of passengers on here down in one run. I don't know how many passengers will be waiting at the other end when we finally get down there to get on this train. It's going to cost us a little bit to get it running, but overall our money is still slowly creeping up. Which is good, and I think we can keep making more and more efficiencies as we go. Pulling into this very oversized station, there's no passengers waiting at all. In fact, if we come all the way down here, I wonder if there's any passengers waiting yet. No, none. But I don't know whether that's whether the train has to make at least one trip first. Not 100% sure, but it's about to set off, I think, on its first major run. So we will leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. Leave all your thoughts, ideas and questions down in the comments as always, and I hope I will see you soon for the next episode, and we'll see next time whether this train is going to be one that makes some money. I think once the line gets busy, it's going to make a lot of money. But it's going to be a little while until it does that. That's my prediction. What's your prediction? Pop it down in the comments and I'll see you sometime soon. But for me, for now, take care and goodbye.